Okay, everyone. Hey, I'm back. Want to come and tell you about my first book. Well, actually, not the first book, but the book here. How did I get here? This is the title of it. How did I get here? A judgment seat experience. Kind of get it where it won't be such a glare on it. Yeah, put the light here. There you go. Yeah. How did I get here? A judgment seat experience. This is volume one of this book, and this book here, I started writing this book, and like I said, this book was actually given to me in a dream. It was a visitation from the Lord, and I had an encounter with God in the presence of it. And I started writing this book back in 2010, actually. And it was given to me over a course of periods of time. Different events were given to me over that course of period of time around 2010. And so what ended up happening was I ended up sitting down to write this book after I conversated, prayed, fasted, meditated into God's presence. I wanted to be able to have a part where I can just come and share the knowledge of Christ that has been given to me to so many people. And my whole purpose of bringing the knowledge of Christ was to forewarn the church, forewarn the people in the church. So this book was actually geared toward people in the church, and then of course people that's not in the church, the people that are outside the church. And I wanted to come and bring the revelation what God had revealed to me, what He had given me, and what He had showed unto me, the insight and information, the things that He had gave me for the reason that I wrote the book. And so I started writing this book here, and as I started writing it, at the time, the title of the book, which is the title of the series, How Did I Get Here? Was actually given to me each time I was in the presence of God. But it wasn't given. It wasn't myself saying it. It was other people that were saying it. That was in His presence, and they all asked. They all kept saying the same thing. How did I get here? How did I get here? No matter what they said, that this title came out. How did I get here? Then, of course, the latter part came out as well. How did I get here for this particular book, A Judgment Seat Experience? So I started writing this book, and it took me 8 years to get it published. I know a lot of you probably saying, "Wow, why would it take you 8 years to publish a book?" One reason it took me so long is because it was such a struggle for me to bring the book out and to make sure that the book was equipped with everything. I've dealt with a learning disability for years. I was very shy on people reading my work and reading stuff. I was it was a struggle for me to sit back and talk about how my how my life and things would be on different stuff. So it was a problem on a lot of scales. But I sit down one day and I just actually started writing, and I just actually started doing. I took the time one time and I showed it to one of my friends, and asked him, prayed very earnestly and asked him, "What do you think?" And then he took it and read it. I think he let his wife read it, and probably like he asked me could he give it to a couple other people, let them read it, and then I was skeptical, but I went on and done it anyway. And so in the process of it, they read it, came back and said, "This need to be it. You need to put this in a book." And I had it for years at that particular time without anyone seeing it. Just myself and the Lord. That was it. Later on down the line, I came back, and after they reviewed it, I went and had some other people take a look at it, to edit it and take a look at other things on it to make sure my grammar and everything was intact and in the right way. And then from there, I later on sought out different publishing company, different places. I was going to actually publish through another company, and then I decided, well, let me just self-publish it and do it myself. So I went out and I actually start doing the self-publishing, start doing my own thing in that progress. It took me a little while to get everything together because I had to basically learn every single part of what it means to publish, market, research, all of it. And so this is the reason that it took me to 2018 to get this book out. I did self-publish it through Amazon. I went to Amazon Prime, Amazon KDP, and I did the self publishing through them. I had previously self published through a place called Creative Space, which is also a part of Amazon now. They was a company that actually stood alone by themselves, and I went to them. They was also a part of some of the other places I went to in the beginning, but I eventually got the book where it can be readable and understandable and everything, and I actually published the book with Amazon. And today, the book is featured on Amazon um, for $7.99 on Amazon, and so it is available there as well. I will eventually bring the book back. I will bring the book back out again because I'm bringing out volume two. I'm going to go back in and make a few changes on it. I've seen some errors. That's just me as a writer. Seen some things, but I'm going to actually go back in and straighten that out and then relaunch the book again. And that way the book will come out again with volume one. And then, of course, now volume two is coming out. And so my goal is to get these volumes out. I also have volume three to write, and volume three is just simply how did I get here? It's just the simple topic. So there's actually three books in this volume that I'm writing, going to write on and get them together. But I want to come and talk about how I progress up to this book here and why it's so important that I want you to be able to get a hold of it and get it into your library as well. So I'm encouraging you to go over to Amazon and get volume one. How did I get here? Judgment Seat Experience, and be able to purchase this book as well. I'm gonna come back in a moment, and I'm gonna talk to you about a little bit from volume one as well, and then I'm gonna go talk a little bit, do another video on volume two as well. So y'all just bear with me a moment. I am doing a little small skits on these videos because I want to be able to upload them as shorts so you get a lot more information with it. Right now I'm at 7 minutes and 10 seconds, so I want to be able to get it at a full term on it and be able to do it. So again, I'm gonna come back and read a little bit more out of this book, and I want to show you just talk about the chapters and the titles and stuff like that. So just bear with me a second.